Okay, Tony, during the interviews throughout the season, we've said what you've said several times, that there'll be highs and lows and it'll be a roller coaster. We experienced the highs of Wembley's and then the lows of Saturday night against Huddersfield. Can you put your finger on what went wrong?
Various things. As I've always said, never one thing. It'd be easy to say it was just one thing, but yeah, it was tough. We found the end of the season obviously tough. We're disappointed. We probably didn't handle the final series in the way that we'd like to, and that's unfortunate. But we'll learn and get tougher from it. But it was a difficult in the highs and lows, and having such great highs of Wembley, and to get into the right sort of frames of mind heading into the finals. And I thought, particularly in the St Helens game, I thought it was a real bright start for us, where we started off very well, but probably didn't handle the conditions and the occasion like we needed to. So, but we'll get smarter and get tougher and learn from it for next year.
I mean, were you surprised finding yourselves 23-0 down at half time?
Oh yeah, that doesn't happen to us very often, to be nilled at half time, by any team. But we weren't on our game that day, and particularly first half. But I like the fight that the players showed. After half time, and we could have nearly pinched it at one stage, but that's all it would have been. It wasn't convincing. It wasn't what we wanted to do, and Huddersfield caught us on the hop, and I don't think we handled, as I said, the conditions very well for what they were. But there's a lot to be learnt from it, and we certainly will.
Do you think Warrington have become a bit of a fair weather team, perhaps, not handling the rain conditions very well?
Well, certainly on those last couple of occasions. If you look at the whole competition, I think why did we finish third, and probably half the season's in the wet. So I think it was just a while since we had, and I think also finals. Rugby league is a little bit different and played a little bit tighter, and you're playing against the highest quality of teams, and we didn't handle some of the field position issues and those sort of issues as well as we needed to, and they're hard lessons to learn, and they make you feel disappointed when it happens, but that's where we're at the moment, and we put our hands up about it and get ready for it and get on with it.
Looking back to the start of the season, I'm sure most Warrington supporters would have been more than pleased with getting another Challenge Cup final success and finishing third in the league. Are you fairly satisfied with the way it's gone yourself?
Oh, we've made progress, which is pleasing. We've progressed. If we're going the other way, if we're going backwards, and and things weren't going well, the other way, that'd be more of a worry. Disappointed. It's still early. It's not long after our exit from the competition. I think we all feel that internally that had we have played a bit better and played like we can, we possibly could have given the competition a shake, and so that's a disappointment. But we've got to deal with that and live by that. But in terms of this place as a whole, are we going in the right direction? Yeah, we are. Certainly, right throughout the club. Our junior teams went particularly well this year. So we've got some good infrastructure coming through. Our facilities have improved in our training facilities, and just the players, professionalism and fitness levels and injury levels have dropped, and so there's a whole lot of things that we're really pleased about. Disappointed to bow out of the finals, definitely, but are we heading in the right direction? Definitely. We're pleased with the progress that we're making, and we want to make more.
So you're already planning for next season. We've got Brett Hodgson coming. Any likelihood of any other new faces coming to the club?
No, not from outside. Definitely not. Internally, yeah. It's been said for some time. I think I've said it on here a few times that Brett's the only person that we're bringing in. We're, losing Richie and Vinny and Kevin, but we've got some tremendous young players coming through, and we're not going to continue to buy at the top and then give nowhere for our junior players to go. We want to produce junior players, and we want to give them an avenue to come in. From time to time, we'll bring in a special player, but a lot of it's about continuity. I think we've got a very good team who's progressing and learning and getting smarter and tougher. And you know, we're going to learn some smart and tough lessons this year from this year. But you know, at the same time, I think they've, you know, when you look at we came third in our defensive record, in the defensive records for this year. That shows a fair bit about what our team's about and the commitment that they have. You don't do those things and be a bad team, you know. And it shows commitment to one another and all those sort of issues. So we're heading in the right direction, and we just need to tweak it. And I'm sure that Brett Hodgson coming in will add a lot of things, various things to our team.
So who are the names we can look out for next season coming through the ranks?
Hopefully we'll see a whole lot more of Lee Mitchell and Tyrone McCarthy and Matty Blythe and Reece Williams and Reece Evans, and you know, even beyond that, some Ben Evans, and you know, various young blokes that are, you know, showing real talent. Craig Harvey, and you know, there's kids at Jamie Peasnell that are coming through that are really exciting young talents, and plus there's plenty more of those names. And you know, there's some kids that we want to come through, and we're expecting to come through, and you know, I think they'll do a great job for us.
So the season's over now for the first team squad, apart from those who are involved in the internationals. How long will you give them off?
Yeah, you say apart from the few. Well, we've got 8 with England, and then we've got a couple with Wales, and one with Ireland, and one with Tonga, and one with Samoa. So there's not many more left. No. And you know, basically, whenever they finish their commitments with their various clubs, they'll have close to a month off. For those who haven't got other commitments, they'll be back in after a month and do some work, and then we'll have another break throughout this, you know, the pre-season, and much along the same lines as we did last year. And you know, we'll follow a similar sort of program. And you know, yeah, when you say that we're finished, we've only just finished. We've been in for review for the last 2 days, and all the players had one-on-ones with myself, and you know, I can say that, you know, we're massively disappointed, but we're also very determined. You know, already we've all left the training camp feeling like we can't wait for next year to start. So we've got some unfinished business to do.
And where do you see the main area where there might be some room for improvement to take it on to the next level? All the experiences that we've gained this year. You know, I think that's you know, there's some areas that throughout this year that we've learnt, and we're going to continue to learn. And you know, it's a challenge at the back end of the year to take care of to do well in the Challenge Cup. And then, you know, I know I've heard a lot of people talk about it in the past and haven't taken much notice to it, but it certainly is, you know, a difficult situation to handle. But I'd like to think, like any other experience in life, when you've had a crack at it, you're better at it the second time. And I've got no doubt that, you know, if we were able to get ourselves in that position again, we'd, you know, make a better fist of it, I'm sure. Okay, Tony. Well, thanks for all your time throughout the season, and I look forward to seeing you at the pre-season at the end of the year, early next year.
Thank you.
Cheers, Tony.